Welcome to FX Street. Going to be going over Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Shiba, Doge, Polkadot, and Cardano this morning and talking about what they're doing, where they're going, our outlooks for the remainder of the week, or at least until we visit again over them on Friday. But before we do that, we would really encourage you to head on over to YouTube, join our channel by hitting that subscribe button. Follow us on FXS Crypto on Twitter, and you can follow Akash and I individually on Twitter, Akash at Mangyeko, and myself at JustAnalysis1. Taking a look here at Ethereum, Ethereum had a beautiful close last week. The first kind of, it's been the most bullish close since the week of February 4th, but of course, you saw it just kind of retrace over after February 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And then you get into last week, and so it closed above the cloud, which was good, but it did something it hasn't done since December 3rd, and that was a close above the Tenkan Sen on the weekly chart. So that's a very good sign, and it closed above the cloud and above the Tenkan Sen, but then it opened up inside the cloud. So if Ethereum really wants to, put out a clear signal that it's, starting a new expansion move, really it has a little bit higher to go for that. But if it can close, around, let's see, what actually technically what is it at? Spans so yeah, 3,050, that would do it on the weekly chart. From a daily perspective, it's getting close to an ideal bullish Ichimoku breakout. The top of the cloud is acting as the major stopping point here. If it sticks where it's at, if it stays around 3,000 today and tomorrow, by Thursday, it will open up above the cloud. And so after today, the cloud moves lower and it starts to get thinner. And so the potential for an ideal bullish Ichimoku breakout in Ethereum becomes easier, basically, really every hour we move on until it'll be at its easiest by sometime in the middle of the week next week. But for right now, the threshold is really 3,035 is where it needs to close at the daily to confirm an ideal bullish Ichimoku breakout. That's all it really needs to do here is close above the cloud on the daily chart, and then it's into that technical expansion phase. There's some, things that might cause it to pause here. The optics bands are in their overbought conditions now. But the composite index, and the optics bands might be moot because there just hasn't been a lot of volume traded over the last couple months, so that might be moot. We're looking at the Ethereum on the daily chart, the daily chart, still in bull market territory, and it's not even close to overbought yet. So there could be some nice expansion moves higher here over the next week or so. So that's something to watch out for. As far as upside potential as we get into the week here, and before we talk about this on Friday again, with me and Akash with you guys, I would say 3,300 might be the top end. That is the prior swing high over here, but also that's where the 382 Fib retracement is at, and that is where kind of close to the lower trend line of this prior bull flag. That's where I would see the upside potential being limited to. As far as downside risks, they're going to continue to be the bottom of the weekly Ichimoku cloud around 2,400. That's where I would see the downside limited to, or not even that low. Perhaps a retest of the Tenkan Sen at 27.25 or so. But I'll leave it there for now. I'll pass it off to you, Akash, and tell us what you can see.
Thank you, John. So for Ethereum, things are pretty much simple, not as complicated as Bitcoin, mainly for two reasons. And the first reason is the most significant one, because Ethereum completely blindly follows Bitcoin, at least for this particular bit of consolidation, right? Like 2 or 3 months of consolidation that's happening. Ethereum has followed Bitcoin promptly, and its volatility has reduced quite a bit. So I don't believe the price is going to pierce I don't see a lot of upside for Ethereum. Yes, we successfully closed above the 50-day moving average, which is currently at 2,800. But Ethereum also needs to pierce the 100-day moving average, and beyond that we have the 200-day moving average, and the bearish crossover between these two moving averages is roughly 2,600. So there's a barrage of resistance provided by moving averages. And if that wasn't enough, you have this weekly supply zone here extending from 2.9K to 3.4K. So all in all, I don't see a lot of upside for Ethereum, at least until Bitcoin and its situation kind of resolves and we get a weekly close above 52K. Until and unless I'm not going to flip bullish on the Ethereum. So yeah, I'm bearish on Bitcoin as well. And what you also have here is, as you can see, a yellow down arrow, which is an MRI indication that if we get in next, if tomorrow's daily close is also green, then it's gonna produce a sell signal, which kind of forecasts a 1 to 4 candlestick downswing is going to occur for Ethereum. So basically, if you get another green candle over here, it would be a sell signal from the momentum reversal indicator. And that if you get the sell signal, the momentum reversal indicator forecasts that Ethereum is going to suffer from 1 or 4 red candlesticks. So that pretty much sums up my analysis for, okay, hold on, just one more thing, which is like Bitcoin, right? Ethereum on a daily time frame has produced a market structure break. And you also have this demand zone in between. So no matter what happens, I don't want to see Ethereum produce a daily candlestick close below 2,820, because that would essentially complete this bearish breaker that I've just posted here. It's exactly similar to what Bitcoin is going through right now, but on a daily time frame. Right. So yeah, that sums up my analysis for Ethereum. Upside cap at 3.6K, and downside if you get a weekly close below 2,541, it's going to be a swift move down to $2,000, probably even 1,986, which is the weekly support level. So yeah, that sums up my analysis.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.